Hello again, everybody. Harry Boxer, Technical Trader, Tuesday night, September the 3rd. It's after Labor Day, and the markets were up today, but it was a struggle. Only the afternoon rally brought us back into the plus column after a steep midday sell-off. But let's take a look at some longs and just a few shorts. Right now, EGHT was up 5.3% today on 1.1 million shares. It jumped 49 cents, and more importantly, broke out of this consolidation of the last 5 weeks and closing at the upper end of the range. So a clean breakout. Volume increased to 1.1 million, and it did well to close at a new multi-year high. You can see the highest level on EGHT going way back. Let's see, this must be the highest level since 2003, so a 10-year high. And right now, it looks like to me the top of the channel may be challenged. But the near-term smaller channel would get us up to about 10 and a quarter. That may happen as quickly as tomorrow, but I'm looking for a move to the top of the channel or near 12 for a swing trade. HIMX, nice little pop, 41 cents, 6.75%. More importantly, it took out this declining tops line. Right there, popping. And although it didn't close at the high, off about 15 cents from the high, still up 41 cents. And 8.5 million traded. That's the biggest volume in a couple weeks. So this could be a clean breakout if you get a follow through tomorrow. Look for a test of the 7.715 range short term. Secondary target around 7.75. Beyond that, the stock could start to make a move. But again, today was a promising day. We'll see if we get a follow through. INO, also a promising day in that the pop out of the wedge, followed by a 6-7 day coil, led to this pop today that had to get up to 2 before backing off to 192. Up 22 cents, 13%, 11.4 million shares traded, kind of a key point for it. And at this point, I'm looking for mid-channel retest around 225, 230, and beyond that, we could get to 293. JKS, very strong solar group today, particularly the juniors, and we'll look at a few of them today. If you don't look at the overall chart pattern and structure, the way this is formed, and look back a little bit, you'll see that a massive left shoulder, head, and right shoulder pattern forming a base with a neckline here formed over the last couple of years on Jinko, excuse me. Jinko broke that neckline back in July and then retested support in August, formed a rising wedge, and today popped out, moving 232 or 14.5%. Volume was a strong 2.1 million. Right now, I'm looking for a move that takes this up towards 22, 23. NEI with that big breakaway gap last Thursday and then the inside day Friday. Not surprised that we popped a little bit today. Although it didn't close at the high up 25.41, it closed at 24.78, up 89 cents. Nearly 4% and over 500,000 shares. So let's see if we can get a follow through. MEI target now is going to be somewhere around 27. MILL, junior oil, has been really running after popping to resistance and forming a beautiful coil. It broke out, consolidated in 2 consecutive sharp days. As this running, I'm looking for 88.25. NBIX, nice move today as it popped $1.07, 7.35%, and 1.4 million shares. It's the biggest volume since the very beginning of July, so in 2 months. And if this line's taken out, which it closed right near it, I'm looking for mid-channel number around 15, followed by 19, 19.5. Beautiful rising channel here in play, perhaps. NVDQ, key breakout day today. This trading range has been in since May. It was broken today with a pop. Got up to 1580, closed 1550, up 61 cents or 4%. Nearly 600,000 traded. And if you take a look at the recent volume, that's the biggest volume in 2 weeks. So nice volume to breakout. And now I'm looking for follow through. This was initiated as a potential swing trade with targets up around 17.5 and then as high as 21. 18 and 21 are more like it. Another solar stock that we like, SOL, one of the better ones, also is broken out of a major base pattern. Here's the play. A major base over a 2-year period. Breakout above this resistance zone with a breakaway move, and then an orderly retrace kind of falling wedge of channel. Popped out on Friday and backed off, and today followed through with a nice gain of almost 15% on 7.1 million. So big day for the stock. You can see the breakout right there. Looking for the stock to make it up towards about 690, 675, 690 is my short-term target. Another solar TSL doing great. You can see that the pattern that it's been in was broken to the upside today. With a thrust, stock jumped 84 cents, almost 9%, and 8 million shares traded. This is looking very good for a move to at least top of the channel, maybe lateral resistance up around 11.5, 3/4, or maybe 12. And then we'll see. And lastly in that group is Yingli, which also broke through a resistance zone today and made a new multi-year high. The highest level since, well, let's say early 2012. So based on this pattern, I'm looking for more upside up towards 6, 6.25. Now on the short side, there are a few of them. I want to show you 4 in particular. Lamar broke support. Today snapped back to it and failed and closed down only a quarter, but today's low at 41.36 is right on the June low, which comes in at 42.45, excuse me, 41.30, so 41.30 and 36 here. If you get any lower than this, we're going to get leg 1, 2, and the third leg is a rollover potential. It takes us down to 39, at the very least, maybe 38, and eventually towards 36.5. That's my target. NTI, Northern Tier Energy, after wedging here and wedging there, we got another little one right there, and it looks bearish. If this accelerates downward, I'm expecting this to get to at least 19, maybe 18.5. But ultimately, we could see the stock in the mid-teens. Rentech, RNF, been ugly all year. Here's your falling channel. Rising little flag. Breakdown, snapback, fail at the 50. Roll over and crack support. Snap back to test and roll over again. Looks lower to me. I'm still looking for 21, 21.5. And lastly today, Trex also looking like it broke a wedge today, dropping $1.18. The minimum target is around 39.40, but I think this gets down to 34.5. Going to be an interesting market the next few days. Take it easy, everybody, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.